Here. Perfect. Yeah, I was having some major issues with the last game we were playing. And we had to move to a different game. We're having some major frame rate issues. This is actually the first time I've played in quite a while with the steering wheel, so we'll see how well this works for us. And I am definitely live right now. So he's too bulky. Okay. But yeah, it has honestly been quite a while since I played this game with the steering wheel. But I've been playing with just a controller with much success. So hopefully we can move to the steering wheel, use some of our favorite cars, race online, maybe win some stuff. We'll see how it works. Hopefully we get a little bit more rank, because I know I think in an online ranked I'm rank 12, which has some decent prizes but not great. The really good prizes start at 10, so I'd like to get up to rank 10. Not sure if it's going to happen by Thursday, which is when the season is over. The year. But yeah. Got a whole bunch of fun stuff coming up next week. Let's see. What else do we have? Let us leave here and go find some races. Go find some online races. Let me switch to my car and see if I can figure out how to drive with the steering wheel again. Change, filter, favorites. Yeah, this guy. This is the good stuff. This car I very rarely lose with when playing online. I do like this car an awful lot. Definitely one of my favorites right now. And yeah, props to Next Level Racing for my sim setup here. Got little stickers on the side. I created the logo for them. The only one in the workshop right now, or whatever they want to call it on Forza, not the workshop, but yeah, the only Next Level Racing logo out there right now. So please feel free to go ahead and download that. I would appreciate that. Yeah, we still need to do a Thrustmaster one to match my steering wheel, and possibly a blue for my microphone that's sitting right here, and even then also possibly Hyperkin, which is my controller of choice. So we have a few more logos that we still need to make, but I don't think we're going to be doing that today. Maybe we'll be building some logos tomorrow. They've got something going on tomorrow morning, but tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening I'm pretty much free to be streaming all day. So, and logos takes quite a lot of time to make. Even the simple ones like this one, this is like not quite 200, it's just under 200 layers. Get the font correct. But yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to get a Thrustmaster one done, as well as a Hyperkin and possibly a blue. We'll see. Want to go on the rest of my equipment. I also use Logitech, Lenovo, and LG, but I don't know about those ones. We'll see. Want to more stick with the gaming specific equipment that I'm using. But yeah, Next Level, definitely. Thrustmaster, actually, because Next Level Racing has just announced a partnership with Thrustmaster. It'd be really fun to put a Thrustmaster and Next Level Racing car together. Because Next Level Racing was actually retweeting my stuff about making Next Level Racing race cars in Forza. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be able to do a Next Level Racing and Thrustmaster car, throw it up there, and see if I can get some more retweets from them. That'd be greatly appreciated. Okay, no more controller. Gotta put the controller down. Go back to using steering wheel like a proper person should. which it's not too difficult to get back into. It is, but the problem I have always is it's so easy to get upset. Like whenever something happens, it's so hard to correct it when using the steering wheel. It's so much easier using a controller. I'm not sure why I've always had that, why I seem to have that problem. So when racing online, it always ends up being a bit of a mess. Uh-oh, something's going on. Horizon drag strip? No, I'm not doing a drag strip race. So let's try doing a quick play adventure. That way I don't get it pinged against my rating if I do badly. Which is very likely that I'm going to do badly with the steering wheel. Like, I do great with hot laps with the steering wheel, but not so great when I'm actually racing online. Just based on the fact of my car gets upset very easily. Alright. That was fast. I keep forgetting how quick it is to get into the quick play team adventures. Road racing for A-Class. Alright, what do we have for A-Class? We got a bunch of different stuff going on here. As much as I enjoy using the Elise, it is ungodly slow. Oh, we're actually going to go back to the Mustang, which... This was kind of like a hack job of a paint job I created for it to try to make it look more like a P-51 Mustang from World War II. And are we doing this racing series in the winter as well? That's going to cause some problems because I'm rear-wheel drive. I mean, it's going to be mostly on-road, so it won't be too bad. But still, it's going to be a little rough for me here. But this is definitely one of the cars that I have a hard time driving with the controller. A much easier time with the steering wheel. Because you need to be a lot gentler with the inputs on this car to be able to drive quickly. I got this guy chasing me down. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. See if we can lose him. And then the key for driving off-road is just simply not running into trees. And we spun out a little bit there, so he's catching back up, unfortunately. So let's see if we can continue to try to outrun this guy. Which this car definitely is not... Oh, and I just ran straight into a tree. That's embarrassing. Right after I talk about the importance of not running into trees, I run right into a tree. Of course I do. Sounds like I still have Discord up somewhere. Thought I closed that out. Oh well. And get all this stuff sorted out. Hopefully we'll be able to do okay. I'm hoping not to fail too much with this car. Because honestly, this car is really quick if you can drive it right. Which, I can only drive it right with the steering wheel, but it's been a while since I've driven with the steering. So we'll see how we do. Hopefully I won't just run off the road crashing into trees. That would be ideal, really, is not crashing into trees. We'll see how that goes. These cords all over the place. Hey, get some wireless headphones or something. That'd be great. Wonder if my computer can actually hook up to those. Another logo that's worth doing, Turtle Beach. My headset is a Turtle Beach headset. So it'd be worth looking into seeing if I could get a make a Turtle Beach logo. Now, there are some things I was looking at creating in the for the paint groups, or the not paint group, the vinyl groups, but that are not sponsors. So I'll be looking to make some Nintendo characters, actually, because I've been enjoying playing a lot of older Nintendo games lately. So maybe I'll try doing that at some point. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Free Roam Rush. Oh, wonderful. My favorite. I hate Free Roam Rush. With a passion. Okay. There's one major place we can cut, so we'll try to cut there. I'm going to try to not cut anywhere else except the one spot. We'll see how it works. I don't know if it's going to. I mean, right now I'm in second to last. So as of right now, I'm not doing so great. Let's do that. Slide. Slide, slide, slide. I should probably be cutting these corners instead of actually following the road. And I should also probably not just be spinning out all over the place. Wow, I am way out of practice. I need to work on this whole steering wheel thing. I am really bad at this right now. This upcoming race is... I mean, I'd say this upcoming race, this current race is a bit of an embarrassment, honestly, because I'm usually pretty good. With the controller, I'm pretty good. With the steering wheel, I'm not awful. But this is just embarrassing. How bad I am right now. Okay, then here, we need to go off the road down here, cut the corner, and of course we ran into a tree. The one thing I didn't want to do. And now we're in last place. Beautiful. See if we can make up that at all. I don't know if we're going to be able to. We might just have to embrace the fact we're in last place. Which I guess is why we did this. We didn't do a ranked match because of how badly this would have gone if it was ranked. Because ranked is much, much more competitive. Much less forgiving, much more competitive. A lot more rammers, too. At least from recent experience, I've had a lot more ramming issues in the ranked levels, or in the ranked matches. Okay, there we go. We're working our way back up the field. Not great, but we're doing better. We're in 5th place now. And it looks like where we're going to stay is 5th place. Looks like everybody else is finished. I'll take 5th. 5th isn't too bad. That's average. Wow, blue team really was not doing well. Okay, awesome. So, let's see what we got here. I might have to repaint this because I'm not really happy with how this car is painted. And I really enjoy the Mustang too, so I might put the team paint job on it for A-class road racing, street racing, road racing. I don't know, we'll see. I haven't used it in ranked at all, so I'm not really sure how competitive the car really is. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it is. And again, it's been the only way I can drive this car is with the steering wheel, and I am very out of practice with the steering wheel right now. Which is why I'm using it today, because I'm trying to get back into practice with it. And hopefully maybe learn how to not... or how to correct stuff, because that's always an issue with the steering wheel, is trying to correct yourself if you make a mistake. So I realize I make a lot less mistakes with the steering wheel, once I'm used to it anyways. But yeah, correcting the fewer mistakes that you make is it doesn't work. It's disastrous. I'm not sure if it has to do with just the fact that instead of just going like this to change the steering wheel from lock to lock is the problem, because I know when you're using a controller, yeah, that's all you have to do. You have to turn all the way to the left to all the way to the right. It takes like 0.2 of a second, maybe. But with a steering wheel, it takes significantly longer, and it's much more difficult to try to make adjustments like that. Very large adjustments quickly. It's much easier to make small adjustments, though, which is why I make less mistakes overall. Again, when I'm more accustomed to using the steering wheel, which I'm not right now. So we'll see. We will see. Okay, so here we have an actual race, not a free roam rush. I cannot wait for them to take out the free roam rushes. I hope they do. Fingers crossed they'll take the free roam rushes out of the online ranked racing, because they're the worst. Not this guy over here just honking his horn. I know that most of the other cars are going to be quicker than me off the line, because I am rear-wheel drive, and this is more of a downforce corner build car. So I'll usually keep up and make up all my time in the corners. It's not straight line speed for sure, which is a little odd considering it is more of a muscle car. I know muscle cars are usually more straight line speed, less cornering, but I don't like cars like that. I can't drive them very well when they're like that, so I don't build them that way. I don't like being right next to this guy in the Audi either. He's making me uncomfortable. I feel like he really just wants to ram me into the corners. Because those Audis are heavy cars, and I have full weight reduction, so my car is not heavy at all. Okay, well, we are almost back up to... Well, we're doing average right now in 6th place out of 11. That is the closest to being middle that we can get, middle of the pack. But currently our team is not winning. So we gotta see if I can pass this guy up here, see if I've got enough time. I'm not sure if I'll have enough time to get past this guy. We do have some lower speed turns coming up here, you can see on the map. I might be able to make a move through there. Well, that was a teammate. I don't care about passing him. I almost missed that checkpoint. Oh, we corrected ourselves. That's an improvement. And our team is definitely winning now. Apparently I passed some blue team member without even realizing it. I just gotta make sure that... well, I'd say make sure that that blue guy doesn't pass me as he passes me. But it looks like overall we still won. I did really badly that race. Urgh, that's harsh. I wasn't doing too bad. I was in third for a good port. I was into third right at the end there, but yeah, I made that mistake. We'll go into that corner a little too fast. Knocked me back a long ways down to 8th place, which really sucks. I'm really not happy with that at all. But we're winning overall. We've got a good shot taking this. I'm not sure if we're going to get in the free roam rush, because I know we lost the last free roam rush. We'll see how this works. We might get it, we might not. Ah, the black stripe on the hood looks so bad. Yeah, I need to fix the paint job on this car. It is pretty bad. This is all gonna be straight line speed. God damn it. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do well here. At least I'm not going to do well here. I'm pretty much doomed. And that guy's running with his siren on. Just because he wants to be obnoxious. I can't think of what other reason he would. Whew. That guy almost tips that other car. That would have been funny. I'm probably just going to stick on the road this time because this car off-road does not work at all. Unless there's a really easy cut, and I don't think there is in this on this track. Wait, was it saying I was being inactive? Driving in a straight line, guys. It's not being inactive. It's trying to kick me out of the game for being inactive. My goodness. That's not going to work because there's a wall there. Just like here, if you try turning right here and going across that field, not going to work, there's a wall. And because of that, our team is going to lose because it looks like most of our team decided to run into that wall. What idiots. Oop. Frick. Gosh darn it. It's really difficult to correct with the steering wheel. I know it probably is just me, and it's just I'm bad using a steering wheel. I need to learn, need to work at it better, need to figure out what I'm doing wrong so I can fix it. Just how we get better at things. Not sure if I'll be able to figure it out, but I would like to. You know, if someone just came along, told me exactly what I was doing wrong, so I can just not do it anymore. Okay, you just keep going straight and idiot. I'm just gonna safely sit here in 10th place, which is really, really sad. Actually, might get up to 9th. Yep, 9th place. Yay! What an improvement. That's useless. Can't even say I would be doing much better if I didn't crash that one time. But yeah, now once we actually get into a racetrack and not doing a free roam rush, I do so much better. I cannot do free roam rush to save my life. Unless we're doing a cross-country race in general, in which case I'll win free roam quite easily. If we're doing like a cross-country racing, then I'm already in a cross-country car and I can just beeline it to the finish line. Just straight line it. And that's not that difficult then, but when I'm using a street car for A class that's rear-wheel drive and grip, and tuned for grip, it doesn't do free roam rush. It doesn't work. At all. Ah, well. Okay, we're starting towards the front of the pack here. We got a lot of straightaways. I'm not sure how well we're going to do here. We might be able to get enough of a gap going around some of these corners. I don't think that one long straightaway I think is going to screw us over though, because I really do not have a high top speed. And we got all our top speed guys going right, or our high acceleration guys going right off the bat here. I catch some of them around these corners, but really? You had to... Why'd you have to push me into the wall there? We're teammates. And you missed the checkpoint, you idiot. Really? Really, dude? Is that really necessary? I gotta pretty much come to a stop to make the car stop tank slapping, which is really stupid. That might just be something to do with the, I feel like it's the steering wheel that makes me do it, because I don't do that with, yeah. It's almost impossible to stop it from tank slapping. And now I'm stuck in last place, because of tank slapping problems with the steering wheel. You need to see if there's a proper way to set up the steering wheel or something, because this is not great. At least I won't be in last. I mean, this guy's really bad at driving. He's gonna find his way off the track again. Really? Really? Was that... Now I'm stuck in the wall? The heck is wrong with this car? A bad time to pick up using the steering wheel again. I should have just done this off stream. At least now is... But now you guys can all watch me suck really bad at this game. Oh, God. It is bad. Yeah, now we just lost the championship. If I could have stayed in front and not get spun out by that guy, not get rammed into corners. See, in my opinion, this game would be so much better if the walls were grippier and people couldn't ram you. They found a way to fix it so people couldn't ram you. Just like ghosting. So it's like all the cars were ghosted, just like it is in normal free roam mode. But all the walls are sticky, so you can't like bounce off the walls through the corners anymore. That would be ideal. But now blue team won and they won overall. Yeah. Good this isn't ranked, otherwise I'd be really angry about this. Because of all the things I do, very rarely do I play anything that's actually competitive. But, yeah, no, I try to avoid competitive games at all costs. Racing is one thing I just cannot help myself with. I have to race. It has to happen. Street racing in S2. Oh, this sounds like it's going to be an awful time. Okay, let's go. Yeah, come on, let's go. We got this. My controller. We have to select another car. For S2 street racing, I think we usually go with the Radical. Which, again, very high downforce, very low top speed car. Because even in S2, this car's top speed, it only tops out at like 180, 190 maybe. And in S2, that is really slow. So in the free roam rushes, I'm going to lose, no question that. But if I can get away from the people trying to ram me off the track, I'm going to win on the actual races. If I'm using a controller anyways. But no, I'm using a steering wheel, so it's going to be a lot more difficult for me. It's always so frustrating, because I want to try to use the steering wheel, because I worked so hard to get this setup going and working. Again, props out to Thrustmaster and Next Level Racing for the setup. But I am not good. I should be better. It should be better. It should be easier. It should be just better to drive with the steering wheel, and it's not. It's genuinely more difficult. No idea why. No idea. Okay, blue team is me and one other person? Really? That's it? Don't tell me the red team is going to be a full team. Hey, pissed off. No, 3 people on the... Okay, that's not too bad. This should be interesting. We have an interesting collection of vehicles here, then. We got the 911 GT2, a BMW M3, and a GTR LM. Which that GTR LM is usually the popular car to be using for things like this. I have one. I don't use it very much. I probably should. But the Radical does have all-wheel drive. It does have maximum downforce. It will outbeat people in the corners and on acceleration. Which I'm already pulling away from the pack. Which I'm quite glad to see. So hopefully we can keep this up and not make any stupid mistakes and end up in last place. Like we have been doing in the past couple of races. Oh, stupid mistake. Stupid mistake number 1. You gotta go off-road, even though it's a street race. Still ahead of the rest of the other team, though, so I'm okay with that. I'm about to pass my teammate here. I'm just generally not a fan of driving stupidly fast cars, though. They're too twitchy and hard to control. Especially with the steering wheel, it gets really weird. Not a fan at all. Oh, and he just ran into a tree, so now it's going to be up to me to save this race. And I just went off a bridge. Beautiful. Nope, he's still in first, and I'm in second. Wow, the other team is doing really badly. Did they all quit or something? Yeah, I wouldn't say I did well that race, but we still won, which is concerning, honestly. I don't know... Wow. Wow, the other team really sucked. Well, they're showing up as not being far behind me. But when you win, like, straight up like that, like, everything to nothing, that's just sad. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Destroy them by that much. But yeah, that GTR wasn't... That GTR and the M3 were hanging out together, and they weren't far behind me. But that M3 and that 911 are both very low in the S2s. They're not high at all in the ranking. And surprisingly, this car is a lot easier to drive than the Mustang. You know, it's funny because you jump from A class to S2 class, and the S2 class is so much easier to drive. I can't say I'm going to be putting my team paint job on the Mustang if it's that difficult to drive. I might try retuning it, playing around with it. Maybe putting some more garbage tires on it, getting it a little bit more power, because it really has no power at all. Getting a little bit more power, maybe throwing some all-wheel drive on there, help with the launch, and to help with any off-road things. Like, even, like, tire-wise, if I take the race tires off there and put the dirt tires on there, which are honestly way better than than most of the tires in the game, that would still be better. I feel like it would be faster to go backwards. Oh well, I'm just gonna follow the road. Don't ram me, that's not nice. But yeah, I'm maxed out in 6th gear right now, going 180, which is really bad for the free roam rushes. because you're usually hitting top speeds a lot faster than 180, especially in S2 class. Which seems to be working okay for me right now. Granted, I'm running really far behind on the rankings, so I'm not sure what shortcut or whatever other people are running. Like, you can rear-end me all you want. I'm not moving. I got way more downforce than you do. I'm not going anywhere. Now, for some reason, I'm in... Is everybody following the road? Because I'm in first place now. It's kind of surprising that people are actually following the road this time. Because usually there's, like, half of the people just decide to beeline it across the map until they realize they have to cross, like, a lake or something. Speaking of crossing lakes, I should have went over a little bit further to the right. Because that would have prevented me from having to cross this lake on the bridge. I would have been able to maintain a lot more speed coming through here. But no, now I have to slow down all the way to go across this bridge, which that guy just overshot a huge amount. Still in second place though, so again, red team is doing a huge disappointment. As long as me and this guy can stay in first and second, we'll still win. Especially with that guy that's in last place currently. He's really weighing down the team. Not great. I hate team online racing so much. I really, truly wish that we could do this individual instead of team. Because, for instance, like that, we actually didn't win by all that much because one guy got in 6th place. Almost last place, and we almost... Oh, nope, never mind. He got 7th place. He only has a few more seconds. And he finishes in 7th, yeah. So for that case, we actually weren't that far off team-wise just because we had one person get in last place. Don't like it. Maybe this car I'll put the team livery on though, because I really don't use any other car for street racing for S2, street or road racing. And I would honestly I wouldn't mind getting another Radical and putting dirt tires on it to use for my dirt racing for S2. Because right now I'm using a Lamborghini, and I'm not a huge fan of the Lamborghini with dirt tires and rally suspension. I mean, it's okay. But honestly, I really like the Radicals because it looks like the... who had it? Rise Millen. Rise Millen had a Pikes Peak hill climber that didn't look too much unlike this. And he actually broke the record going up the hill, going up Pikes Peak in a car not unlike the Radical that had a couple more inches of ground clearance and rally tires. So yeah, I'm feeling like I might need to get one of those, especially with a new DLC coming out. That's going to be like a great deal of fun. Can't wait. We'll see how it goes though. We'll see. Oh, let's see. What have we got here? Whatever. Why is it taking so long to load? My goodness. Another problem. You finish the race near the front of the pack there. You just gotta sit here and wait for like 2 minutes till the next race. I want to keep racing. All right. Lakehurst Rush. A lot of top speed, but a lot of those corners through the second half of this is going to be higher speed corners that I shouldn't even have to brake for, honestly. We'll see how it goes. Got this police Durango next to me. Can't imagine how badly he corners as he drives right into a tree. Yeah. Crashed into that wall, and I'm still in first. I'm not doing great, but doing better than the rest of them. Don't hit the traffic. There we go. It's hard to keep track where we're going during the street races. Always have that problem. Just seeing where the road is going. I have a hard time keeping track. A lot easier when it's during the daytime. But of course you can't do street racing at day because street racing. Fast and Furious has determined that nighttime is the time for street racing. Apparently. Yeah, I'm nowhere near pushing this car to its limit, but... still winning. So I'll take it. Okay, we turn to the left, then a turn to the right, and then finish line. Yep, there's finish. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll take first place. I'll gladly take first place, actually. Thank you. God damn it, we better win. Guy coming in 10th place better not screw us over. Well, I'd say him in 10th place. We have 6th, 8th, and 10th, which isn't great. But we still got first and second, which is good. But I am not driving well right now. I'm still beating all these guys. It's really sad. I could look into getting some more racing. Look into racing in other games as well. Probably should get a set of Corsa, because that's the game that everybody seems to be raving and ranting and raving about being a great sim game that Forza just can't quite meet. So I feel like I should get that because I'm more into the sim aspect of games. I don't know. We'll see. Yay, level up. Level 259. Which means we unlock a new pair of pants. Oh joy. Nope, that tank top, that's what we're going to end up getting, isn't it? Yep, there it is. Got the tank top. Oh joy. My favorite. Unlocking clothes. I don't want clothes. Beautiful. Cross country in S1. This one I actually have a car I was looking to test for this. This will be a great time for it, because normally I have been using, for S1 I've been using this Lamborghini, the LM002. But I have been looking to try out another car, if I can find it in here. This El Camino. This lifted El Camino with dirt tires, the supercharger sticking out the hood. I mean, the supercharger sticking out the hood. It's actually got a V12 twin turbo. It doesn't have a supercharger. It's just sticking out the hood for aesthetic reasons. It doesn't actually have a supercharger. But yeah, it's a V12 twin turbo El Camino that's lifted on dirt tires. Because Honestly, it does have everything a cross-country car needs. We'll see if it works. I also have another buggy in S1 class I've been looking to try out, but honestly, I'm more interested in this one. Because I know the buggy works. I'm not sure how fast it'll be, but I know it works. I'm really interested to see how this El Camino does off-road, though. Because this would be one... If this actually works really well, this will definitely be one of the more oddball vehicles. You don't see very much at all. Racing in cross-country tracks. Because you start seeing a lot of the same vehicles in cross-country, like a lot of Ford Raptors, a lot of rally cars, such as the Hoonigan cars, or like there's the Peugeot 205s. Nissan Titans are a popular choice. Stuff like that. You don't see a whole lot of muscle cars going. My main interest is finding a car that's capable of turning, and I don't think this one does that. Actually, tried to use it. It's like, dude, this is actually really quite bad. Because the idea is when you go airborne, you need to be able to maintain control of your car upon landing. And this isn't great, to be honest. It doesn't turn wonderfully. Yeah, I might just go back to using the buggy. My goodness, this is awful. All things considering, anyways. Compared to the buggy I use in A-Class, it would probably outperform this car. A class down, it would probably outperform my El Camino. Ah. Of course, I run into the wall, run into that wall. Ah, this is awful. Also, I'm generally not a fan of doing cross-country racing with a steering wheel. It's not... Oh, what? Why'd you flip over? It's not easy or fun. It is much too difficult. Maybe I should just go back to playing Dirt Rally, my goodness. It'd probably be easier and more fun. And at least I'd have cars that are already set up for exactly what I needed to do. Yes, I am streaming. Okay. Thank you. I don't think I have any viewers right now, though. FYI. Alright, so we're battling with this guy for 4th place. Well, now we got a battle for him for 5th place, but we spun out, so that's not going to happen. Now we're back in 6th. Not great. It looks like our team in general is still winning, though, which... it's better than nothing. I kind of feel sorry for that guy on blue team because he won the race, but because the rest of his team did so badly, he's going to be coming in last. Or he's not going to win the race even though he won the race. Again, going back to, I really wish that the online was individual and not team-based. I would have done very badly that race if it was individual because of my poor choice in vehicle. But because it is team, I did okay because the rest of my team did pretty good. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And again, now we have, even though I did come in very, very late in the race, I still have to sit here and wait forever for the game to start racing again because It wants to take a long time to load, I guess. And now we get to do a free roam rush, which is just going to be a complete cluster. 8 free roam rushes. We'll see how it works, though. Especially in this car, because this car is not ideal. Actually using it, it's not great. I really wish I chose the buggy instead. Because I did just unlock the buggy that you get from reaching level 14 in cross country. I forget exactly what it's called, but I upgraded up to level S1. I'm really interested to see how well it goes competitively, but I was more curious on this one, and this one does not work competitively for sure. I already have a dirt racer for S1, and it's the Honda Global Rallycross car, because that car just completely kicks butt. Still one of my favorite cars in the game. But I still haven't found a car for use in S1 for cross-country racing yet. I wonder if it would be better if I added like the front and rear arrow pieces. I feel like it wouldn't actually be better because it's not going to change very much. That was incredible. I was steering to the left trying to avoid that tree, and the car decided to continue straight into the tree. That's always my biggest problem is trying to, for cross-country racing, is find a car that's actually capable of turning. They always seem to have such difficulty. I don't know if it's the rally suspension. No, it's not, because like my Civic Global Rally car doesn't have that issue at all. It turns on a dime if I want it to. But no, I just cannot get a good cross-country car to save my life. Not for S1 class anyways. You know, at least I'm not in last place right now. I might be in second to last, but at least I'm not last. And we're going to be last here in just a second, though. My goodness. Okay, we're going to cut across here. I'm not sure if anybody else was doing that, but they probably already did. We need to get up that hill to the end. And no one's gotten there yet, so I'm not too far behind. Oh, please don't flip over. And it flipped over. Okay, then I'm resetting at the bottom of the hill in last place. Lovely. I'm gonna hit that tree dead on, aren't I? Yep. God damn it. Yeah, this car is not good for this. It's really quite bad. Possibly one of the worst cars. But again, I got last place there, and my team ended up winning. Does not make any sense at all. So stupid. And we're going to end up winning overall, and I have nothing to do with that. It's all going to be my team. I wish this happened when I was like racing in ranked. But whenever I race ranked, it's always like I'm the best person on the team, and it's like everybody else got to that rank by like just happenstance. And now I'm stuck trying to carry the team, and it just does not work well at all. At all. But again, I mean, if you were watching the S2 racing, understand, I'm not bad at racing. It's just certain types of races and certain classes I'm not good at. Particularly because I don't have a designated car for them. Like S1 cross country, I still have no idea what I'm doing. Well, I'm in pole position. I know this track pretty well. I've done this track a lot. No idea if I'm going to get anywhere close to first, though. Probably still going to get last. Because everybody... Actually, I'm probably end up hitting that wall right at the finish line. I'm not sure if anybody's seen that one before, but there's a wall right at the finish line that a lot of people end up hitting, and I'm probably going to end up hitting that with this car. Car does not turn. It's very easily unsettled, which is not what you want in a cross-country vehicle. And that guy just ran right into that house. I mean, still corners better than the Ford Ranger. Because the Ford Ranger raid car is possibly the worst handling car in the game. It does not turn at all. Actually, I say that because I've only used it using the controller, so it might be different using a steering wheel. I'm going to guess it's not, though. Well, it doesn't look like I'm being completely useless this time. I mean, I didn't beat all of the opponents. I have one person past me, but all in all, having one person pass me compared to coming in last place is not bad. I still wouldn't call this car good for cross-country by any means. This car is still quite garbage. And I ran into a house. Beautiful. Yeah, that wall that everybody was crashing into there. Ended up in 4th place overall. Not bad. Yeah, if you really feel sorry for Blue Team, because they're doing very badly, especially the one guy on there. Glory Rue 16. Who really isn't bad. They do quite well. They even won one of the races, came in first, but they just haven't won a single race due to the rest of their team. Alright, we're going to back out of this. Let's see. Yeah, 25,000. Okay. Influence. 21,000. It's okay. Got a couple of wheel spins out of it. Got it to level 260. We're on our way to Prestige level 2. We're getting there. We're getting close. 40 levels away. Anything good? Oh! A Lamborghini Veneno. Veneno? I'll take it. Probably one of the... Not very often I actually get a legendary car out of that. So we are going to quit the event. And we are going to call it quits on the stream for right now. Because my wife actually just got home and is making dinner. So, if there's... I'm not sure, I don't really see the YouTube chat or the Mixer chat. So if anybody's on YouTube or Mixer, please follow / subscribe / whatever is on there. I don't really use either of those too often. I'm trying to use them more. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.